Stephen Baldwin is at it again. Some new information has recently come out regarding what's really going on behind the scenes between Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. There's been rumours that they're solid, and then there's also rumours that they're going to get a divorce very soon, but it might not be for the reasons that we had originally thought. So a lot of people think that there is a lot of stress on their marriage at the moment due to the whole Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner bullying drama. Well, it actually turns out that Hailey and Justin's alleged divorce that's apparently about to happen is because of Stephen Baldwin's money struggles. Justin Bieber apparently paid off quite a meaty chunk of Stephen Baldwin's debt right before his and Hailey's wedding. Apparently it was around $400,000. That's a lot of money. But apparently Stephen Baldwin is $2 million in debt. He's in debt for a number of reasons. And people are like, oh my God, I can't believe his brother Alec Baldwin isn't helping him out. That's so rude. What the hell? Why wouldn't you help out your sibling if they're in debt and you're making millions? Alec Baldwin has so many children. I don't even know how many children he has. He has a lot. So the fact that people are saying that his brother should be paying off his debt is kind of But anyway, he should be paying off his own debt. He shouldn't be trying to get his daughters to marry rich men so that the rich men will then pay off his debt. What the heck? Now, Stephen Baldwin and his wife, they're actually very sneaky because it was exposed recently that it was exposed a long time ago, but it was brought up again recently that they had tried to get Hailey and Justin together. This is way back in the day. Stephen would wake Hailey up super early and make her run off to red carpet events where Justin Bieber would be at. They were always trying to link the two together, and apparently they used their religion to try and get Justin to marry Hailey, and it worked. This is right after he'd split up with Selena, so there was some huge dramas surrounding that. Hailey is on a massive healing journey at the moment. She doesn't want to have anything to do with drama. She's probably going through it behind the scenes because not only her father, but also her husband, they're both treating her like shit in different ways, but they're still treating her like shit. And it's interesting because Stephen was accused of cheating on his wife, Hailey's mum, back in the day, and he'd gotten away with it. And so maybe Hailey feels that men are just allowed to treat her like shit and she just has to shut her mouth and deal with it. That's what people are saying. Because Justin has been treating Hailey like shit for years, and the fact that he hasn't once spoken out and defended his wife with all the drama going down with his ex speaks volumes. Apparently, Justin might be wanting to divorce Hailey because of all the drama he's had to deal with her father. Apparently, he's had to bail her father out on numerous occasions. People are saying that one of the reasons why Hailey seems to get in so much trouble with Selena is the fact that there's so much stuff going on with Justin and he refuses to stand up and protect her. Hailey might be projecting all her negative energy onto Selena and coming for Selena because, well, her and Justin's relationship are in ruins and she doesn't want to admit that, and she definitely doesn't want to get a divorce. That's not on the cards for her. She wants to stay strong with Justin, but it's just not looking very likely. And leading on from this, we need to talk about some seriously worrying clips that have been circulating social media at the moment, which shows Hailey Bieber comforting Justin in a public setting. Hailey was seen comforting Justin while they were at Coachella recently. He looked in a really, really bad way. People are saying that he looked extremely fatigued. He was hiding under his hoodie and he was leaning on a railing with Hailey touching his back with her hand. Obviously, fans had a lot to say about this video that was circulating. People are saying that he doesn't want to be there, and you can tell he's got very bad anxiety at being in places too long. Other people are saying that he may have just been tired because going to Coachella and events like this can take a massive toll on you. But there were also other videos circulating of him fist pumping and dancing around and being super happy, so who knows what's really going down. But it is sad that Hailey gets treated like shit by Justin, and yet she is constantly comforting him and just staying by his side no matter what. And you best believe if roles were reversed, if Justin was getting all this hate online, Hailey would definitely be coming onto social media and defending her one true love. But yeah, that's not the case for her, unfortunately. So yeah, going back to Hailey and Justin allegedly getting divorced soon. People are saying they're on the brink of divorce because Hailey's dad has been using her as a cash cow and mooching off her the whole time. So let's dive into Stephen Baldwin's money troubles. According to thethings.com, the public is awash with tales of celebs that have stood at the pinnacle of stardom and later filed for bankruptcy. While the stories vary in circumstances, one thing is clear: filing taxes is extremely important. In 2012, Stephen Baldwin was arrested for not filing New York state taxes for 3 consecutive years starting in 2008. In a 2012 CNN interview with John Lemon, Baldwin explained that while he was ultimately responsible, his accountants did not handle his taxes appropriately. Blaming the accountants. Oh, that's when you know it's bad. I think there's definitely a big image that people want to live up to, especially in places like LA, and sometimes they literally dig themselves into debt trying to maintain this image. So who knows, it's probably what happened with Stephen. But yeah, him using his daughter as a cash cow is seriously disturbing if that is what's happening. And it would make sense if Hailey and Justin got divorced over it. That would make a hell of a lot more sense than them divorcing because of this whole Selena Gomez drama. There's a lot more to the alleged soon-to-be divorce than what meets the eye. Apparently at the time, Stephen Baldwin accepted responsibility for the lapse in filings and stated that he actually knew the arrest was coming. Baldwin said that he was grateful that he was able to communicate with the state of New York despite being arrested. Stephen had accused New York state officials of using his celebrity status to amplify its message that not paying state taxes will not be tolerated. And although Stephen apparently did end up paying his tax bill, this wasn't the only reason that he'd found himself in financial trouble. Apparently he'd filed for bankruptcy in 2009, so his $1 million tax bill was just one of his many debts. And he was facing around $700,000 of credit card debt, and he'd owed $1.2 million in mortgages for a house that was valued under that. It makes sense now why he would want his daughter to be marrying the super rich Justin Bieber man, because Justin Bieber's net worth is $200 million, and Stephen has kind of been able to use his religion as a way to sort of manipulate Justin. He definitely manipulated him into marrying Hailey Bieber. But then again, maybe Justin wanted to marry her for his own reasons, not just because he allegedly loved her, but also because he wanted his meal ticket into the US. Apparently, Hailey has thanked her dad countless times for introducing her to her husband, and Justin Bieber has reportedly helped Stephen with his financial problems. It's really sad if this is the reason for their divorce, and maybe Justin has been using this against Hailey because, as we know, there are countless clips out there of Justin treating Hailey like shit, and maybe that's why she's just stood by and let it happen. Maybe she feels in debt to Justin Bieber. Hailey and her dad's relationship has also been rocky over the years. Apparently they have completely different political views, but despite this, she's made it clear countless times that she does love her father. And I feel bad for her a little bit, despite the whole Selena Gomez bullying drama, because no matter what happens from here on out, if she stays with Justin or if they end up getting divorced, she's always going to be a victim of media scrutiny. People are always going to be coming for her. Maybe she might have had a successful modelling career on her own if her mum and dad didn't force her to meet Justin Bieber. Back in 2009, Stephen apparently took Hailey to a meet and greet with pop star Justin Bieber. And then 9 years later, and many exes later, the two ended up becoming husband and wife. But yeah, he would always force Hailey to come to these events that Justin was at. And we know that Hailey had a massive crush on Justin, but it's she could have made a life for herself, but her parents just really wanted her to marry a rich man, and that's what ended up happening. Hailey really needs to stop coming for Selena though, and shading her in subtle ways. Selena is just sick of Hailey texting her all the time and Justin Bieber texting her all the time. Selena's I haven't even done anything. None of this is my fault. I stay in my own lane. But like I said before, it's probably projecting. It's probably projecting because she's angry within herself and within her own marriage, and she wants to blame someone, because blaming someone is easier than taking accountability or blaming the person who's actually at fault, like her father and her husband. But yeah, it's super saucy. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all this drama in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy tea.